Vinny, your voice is so energetic and viral. Thank you. Virile and an energetic voice. That's what I'm all about. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. We're doing more blueprints. The game that never ends. It could. You just have to play it a lot. Every time I think about this game, I'm like, do I want to continue? And then I remember how much I enjoy the room drafting mechanic, and then I'm like, yes, I will continue. Thank you. Have you listened to your streams from like 12 years ago? You have infinite more energy now. Your oldest Wind Waker stream sounds like you're ready to retire. You know what it was? It was smoking. It was working a job that was making me unhappy. And it was also different microphone, different filtering, and I didn't really know how to enunciate for my streams. So it was a couple different, I think there was several factors. Like as I've streamed more, I've learned how to actually put some energy into my speaking. Not like, what's up, gamers? You know, that's too much, but just a little bit more. Lockpick, that's big. I really loved your voice back in the days, but you sound cool till this day. Well, as I've said before, whatever, you know, era or year you found me is your favorite, generally. That's kind of how it works. I've literally heard everything from at conventions, online. I've heard, yeah, Vinny was best 5 years ago. Vinny was best 10 years ago. Vinny was best 15 years ago. Vinny's best now. And I just have... I've stopped trying to compete with myself. I'm just... Wherever I'm at is where I'm at, for better or worse. And, I appreciate you still here. And, I'm just glad that I speak a little bit more better now. You know what I mean, chat? Den. Well, hi, Denny. Okay. Do we do the observatory or the parlor? I'm gonna do observatory. So I know I've unlocked some shortcuts and there's some stuff I could be doing a little differently, but we're just gonna play through and hope we find some good stuff. Don't forget your allowance on the table in the... I forgot the allowance. Wasting steps. I forgot that's 12 coins. That's big. Closet. Or let's do bedroom. Key. That's good. Like I said, I have to use this playlist for some of my, like, weird creature segments. The gems are in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is true. Two of these statements are true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is true. 2 of these statements are true. Man, my brain. My brain. Terrace. I don't think I've seen the terrace before. Orange. It's pretty nice out here. Kind of get like this is gonna be a weird one, but Castlevania 64 kind of feeling from this. If you couldn't pick Scoot, who's your next favorite Animal Crossing character? Drake? Items for sale, but that's a dead end. Okay, music just disappeared. No problem. Whoa! I gotta get the chapel. I would like Castlevania 64 remastered, to be honest. You know, I never really thought about that, but I would love that. With, like, better controls. There's great music. Really cool, like, weird environments. There's, like, some good story going on. I like the characters. I mean, I think there could be something in there. That, like, Night Dive could maybe work on something like that, you know? Before I go in there, chat, I'm gonna go backwards. And I don't know if this is a great idea, but I'm gonna do it. Because I don't want to pay the chapel too many times. I've already paid it once, which is already kind of shitty, but... Let's do items for sale. We have some decent money. Metal detector. Sledgehammer. West Wing Hall. That's good. Patio. Spread gems in each green room. That just connects back to the chapel. Or I could do corridor. Why would I get the spare over the corridor, chat? Save corridor for later. That makes sense. Should be a garage. Nice. Alright, let's get some car keys. Okay, unfortunately the backtracking is gonna suck a little bit, but... Is this the finale? Or will it be the finale? I would love that, but... I have a feeling... First of all, I mean, again, this is a game that you can play way longer than, just rolling credits, as I've discovered. So there's a lot here, but in terms of me rolling credits, that is even in question. Oh, man. Shit. That's the run. Is there anything else I can do that I'm missing? Check bench and garage. Give all your gold to the chapel. Does that actually do anything? You could play with the utility closet. I don't think that's gonna end up doing anything. We just got an unfortunate... You can disable shit. I could, but the problem is I don't have a key card. I will give my money to the Lord. Why are you streaming early today? It's not about the why, it's about the how. Vinny, you spelled Vine Sauce wrong in your Twitch link on Twitter. No. It's Vine Sasuse. That's how you say it these days. It's a new branding thing I'm working on. What do you think? Pretty good, right? Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. Shelter. You know, I'm gonna get... Are the classrooms worth getting at all? I don't know. Yes? We could try. I don't think we've done much with the classrooms. Also, thank you for the raid, Cake Jumper. I'll admit, your username makes me think of a squat cobbler. Oh, I turned that off. Oh, what? It's in Better Call Saul. It's the guy who likes to sit on cakes. No? Sorry. I appreciate the raid very much. Welcome everybody. We're playing Blueprints and then Doom, but welcome to the stream. I'll try not to say too many more disgusting things. Vinny, is your brain good? No. Not really. Wine cellar plus 3 gems. Boiler room. We gotta do the wine cellar. Have I been in here before? Oh, we got the handle. I don't think there's really much in here. If anyone here is just joining and hasn't seen blueprints before, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like a road-like... Road? Road-like. No, it's like a rogue-lite puzzle game with lots of story that I'm vaguely aware of, as you can see here. There's like layers of game. And it's kind of like a board game too, because you're drafting like rooms, and it's very, very addictive. Gonna lose money in the chapel again, huh? Drawing room. It's early, but we can do that. Opportunity to earn and spread coin, but it costs 2 gems. You know what? Yeah. This is a rare opportunity, so I'm gonna take it. Oh, they have to be currently active rooms. I have to come back here if I want to really get the most out of it. You got a note ages ago to check email in the office. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so for those that don't know and haven't played this game, I have a ton of notes actually written on paper, which if you know my streams, you know that's not something I normally would do. Because I am a lazy gamer, and because you can take screenshots. But it's kind of added to the game's appeal, weirdly. So I have a bunch of notes. So I'm looking for the password. It should be written here. It is bequeath? No. Why did I write that down? Hey chat, what's the password? Swan song. I'm gonna write that down because I don't think I wrote it down. Got it now. Electronic mail. When you're here next week, please test that the correct sequence is... Oh, this is big. This is actually... Chat, this is massive. This is massive. The only pen I have right now is a Sharpie. And I'm... Right, here we go. So we do... B... OBG... I don't like the implication of those first 3 letters. W... R... P... RP? OBGWRP. That is a big thing, I think, because I've never figured out that fuse box. The indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, Should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Excuse me, if this is not the desired functionality, let us know, we'll fix it. So all have to be purple, then you can go to white. As soon as you decide to... on definite plans for the holiday, okay. Changes you've requested will be implemented. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. It's ominous. All right. If anyone has been paying very close attention, have I ever solved this one? No. Alright. So it should be in this room. So the answer should be in this room. Don't know if it would be the emails or maybe here. Flight of the Queen, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings. Oh, God. Queen, Lord, Barons, Major? Thinking maybe chess, but probably not. Remember the room cipher. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. If we count small gates... Is it gates or dates? Wait, gates. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I don't fully know what that means. Another room gives a big hint to this that you haven't got yet. Alright. Classroom. Bedroom. Library. Let's do library. Library. Coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase in the estate. Lose half your steps. Wow, this is trash. Oh, I already lost it just by drafting it. Oh, man. It doesn't do it again. It still is awful. That is horrendous. You were more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Oh, man. Well, I mean, we got a big hint about something that I've been wondering about for a while, so there's at least that. But the run is becoming a little rotten. Green rooms do not cost to draft, or bedroom. I'm going to do bedroom just because we're running out of steps, but that's probably not going to help that much. But hey, it's something. First time you enter each bedroom, gain 5 steps. Should that just work? Yeah. All right. Garage for 3 keys. I'm gonna get the keys. My vocabulary has been irreversibly altered from your soliloquy, says a chat member. Which soliloquy was mine? Classroom. Man, for all these classrooms, I'm definitely not able to draft them. Breaker box. Well, that generally ends the run, aside from the dark room. But you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna do it. The run is rotten. So we're gonna do all purple. Let's see if I can figure this out again. Yeah, I remember how to do this. Of course, I remember how to do this. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I remember how to do this? It's only been weeks since I've attempted it. Would you like some help? Yeah, no, yeah, a little bit. Maybe a little bit of help. No, I won't need help, thank you. Alright, so purple. This is white. This is gonna be red. This is gonna be purple. How do I get this one purple now? There we go. So that's red. This one is off. This one's blue and this one's green. Whoa, dog! New, like, permanent progress unlocked, I think. Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gemstones. It's huge. Is there anything actually in there? You know, I'm probably just gonna check it out at some point, anyway. Kinda. I'm gonna check it out today because the run is pulped. So I may as well. However, let's see what else we get here. Oh, it's a classroom, and it's done. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Color worksheet. Each color is only used twice. New baby puzzles in the game? Hall pass. You will not lose steps traveling between 2 adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. I love colors. That was my favorite class. All 16 years I went to school, colors class was my favorite. Grade school, kindergarten, all the way to high school and college. Art? No, just colors. I don't know if there's a puzzle in here, though. That's kind of... It says there's a puzzle. This we've already done. The colors is a little... There kind of is. That's what I was wondering. Deep puzzle, no worries, though. Alright, well, we're done here. The run is over, so I may as well go to the Gemstone Cavern. Vinny is in chat as well. Based on my spelling error. So, you know you have to wait 6 months before you can change your name back to whatever it was previously, right? You're now just Vinny for a very, very long time. I hope it was worth it. That's a fresh account. Congratulations, you are now forever Vinny. Here's the last equipment from the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. Told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls. I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. Not sure if the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. There's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track. It's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it to the other side if they can get it over there. Boss informed us there are 2 ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Okay, so that's something that we've seen, the minecart stuff, and I'm wondering about all that. But hey, look. Something here is going on. That's 4 flames. 3. We need just 1 more. And then something happens. Who knows what that something will be, but... Well, it's nice to make some progress. We need just 1 more. Alright, Alright, the run is over, so... Vinny, you scared my cat. Apologize. No, I think your cat is cool and everything, but probably this is good. How loud do you have my stream that your cat got scared by that? Vinny isn't responsible for people that hear your devices. That's right, people including cats. Magnifying glass, which, you know, not really crazy about anymore. It might still come in handy somewhere, but... But yeah, here's all this discussion about the cat hearing the stream, and then you cut to, like, a video of this person's house, and it's just, like, a fucking, Khajiit from Elder Scrolls. I like the Vinasasa stream, but Vinasasuse is a lot better. Less loud. Hey Vinny, I'm currently watching at my graduation right now. That sounds like an exciting graduation. That is very 2025 to watch a streamer at your graduation. Alright, I'm gonna draft a chapel, but we're gonna avoid the chapel. I'm just gonna do that as a last ditch. Yeah, I guess graduations aren't the most exciting thing. Because then, like, they have to call up each person, and then the only entertainment is if someone actually trips up the stairs. They should just have everyone bum rush the stage, and whoever gets up there first gets an extra special degree. They butcher the pronunciation. Alright, next we have Mr. Vincent Vinasasuse. Welcome and congratulations. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Oof. This is my guess. Yeah. That seemed right. Bedroom. Reading nook. Kitchen. Food for sale. I'm gonna do bedroom. Yeah. No, reading nook. Reading nook. We'll do library. Do you find it irritating when people in here call you Vincent, or is it chill? Well, the flesh rots. It doesn't bother me that much. Ooh, rotunda. Foyer. Hallways, doors are always unlocked. Great hall. Let me get the foyer. Lord William Epson. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas. These are the lords. This is maybe this is the key. Maybe. For that safe, for the safe. I don't know. Check for a ring on one of those hands. Oh, goatsy. Count Isaac Gates. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Chat, wait a goddamn minute. Hang on. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Count Isaac Gates. What does it mean? write this down. I need a pen and not a Sharpie. So I need a moment. Be right back. Ah, I have Sharpie. Ah. I'm gonna draw the room. And I'm writing this stuff down. Alright, so that's that one. This is Baron Edwin Sinclair. Okay, then there's Count Isaac Gates down here. Then this one, Lord William Epson. I wonder if he invented that salt that you put on your sore scrotum. I'm sorry for the new people that are here. I said I wasn't going to say anything rancid. And that wasn't. That is actually a product, and it's probably how they advertise it. Baron Thomas. And finally, Major Nicholas Key 4. These names seem very on the nose, but I don't know what they mean. Alright, I got everything. I don't know if any of this is going to be useful or come in handy, but... Vinny, when's the last time you had a normal thought?
The mud crabs are quite fearsome this time of year.
I'm gonna get the courtyard.
Fearsome creatures. Disgusting.
Turnip. Yeah, ground turnip. Don't even wash it. Just eat it. Get it from the ground. Eat it. We will do security room. I like the fake security feed. It's like I'm turned this way, but my back is still to the camera. The character's back. That's a good bit. That is a good bit. I'm just gonna get some items. I'm watching this while skydiving right now. Skydiving is quite boring. Skydiving has a lot of downtime. Whoa! No respect. +2 mono. Yeah, we need the handle. That was the previous run. A lot of gems in here. Cloister. Doing it. Doing the cloister. There's a secret in the cloister. I think you can take the watering can. Oh, man. You were right. I love timely Rodney Dangerfield references. Me too. It's funny, in Norm's book, Norm Macdonald's book, he's like, I have the dirt on the Hollywood stars. That's right. I had a relationship with Rodney Dangerfield. And he builds it up for a while. He builds it up, and then eventually he's like, the secret of Rodney Dangerfield is that he never got any respect. And like it's really amazing how he builds it up in his book, but it's just, you know, I'm not doing it justice, but it was like, man. I guess I can't reach that from here. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That's good. Seven locked doors. Yeah. The monkey's paw. Ugh. They're all unlocked because of the foyer. Hell yeah! Oh, dude. Dude. The foyer is amazing. Upgrade disc. Good find. Bedroom. Yeah, we can do the bedroom. We got secret passage. The secret passage is a dead end, right? Like that's not going to do anything. Probably not even worth going in there. You're curious about something? Okay, I better not be one step short. That's 2 steps short. Well, the bedroom is giving us those steps back, kind of. Top hat. Oh, I thought that was an item. Oh, man. I'm gonna try to get the power on. Come on, let me... You have to step into the dark room for the power to go out. But can't I do the thing first? Alright. Well, that sucks, because now I'm losing a lot of steps. Not that many because of bedroom. Still a decent amount. I'm hoping we find some rotten bananas that we can eat soon. Closet, 2 items, nice. Upgrade. Hallway closet, plus 1 extra item if drafted adjoining to a hallway. Bedroom closet, plus 2 extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom, or plus 4 extra items if drafted adjoined to a red room. But 0 if not. Hallway. Surely there are red room builds. There are. There are. There's some blessings that you can get that make getting the shitty rooms pay off more. Alright, well, if we can get, like, some items, we can get some stuff. I mean, there's definitely hope for this run. Little workshop. Minesauce.com, bin.yachts, search Vinny Sasuse. Wow. You work fast, Yoshitora. I have no idea what that's a reference to. Maybe shovel and metal detector and battery... Sledgehammer battery pack. That's not gonna work. Shovel plus battery pack is honestly the way to go. Well, you need 3 things here. Burning glass. Oh, that's new. Where did it go? Oh. Can light candles and ignite fuses. Those are candles. Dining room. Hell yeah. Steak? Use it to light the blue candle outside. Is that real, chat? If it is, I want to know that's real. Please tell me. No, that's not real. Fuck. Locked. Garage for some keys. Green rooms do not cost gems anymore. There we get the keys. Let's get the keys. Oh, we can't do that. Alright, the terrace it is. Are you doing Jack? I don't know. Maybe it is. Well. Make your noise. Make your noise. Wait, how is that just open now? Don't be happy. Don't be happy. Let me go back to the entrance. Newest update makes open safe stay open between runs. Oh man, that's a great change. That is a nice thing for all of us. I'm happy for us. What other cool stuff was in the update? Does anyone have any good news for me? I might do code check. I don't know. I checked the burning glass and I got the other one. I think that seems alright. Electromagnet. Okay, mechanical rooms. There's one place you can use the burning glass on this run. Too late now. I don't have the burning glass. I guess I could just check it out again. Okay. Let's waste some steps. I don't know where that is, but we'll check. You want a hint on where to use it? Where else but a chapel? Piggy bank. Chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the accumulated chapel offerings. Holy crap. We're not doing that yet. Is this always open now? Only once per save file. Yes, but the pig is only one time. Okay, that is really interesting. Greater chance of finding green rooms. Laboratory. I was hoping for power. immediately gain 3 gold the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Or immediately spread dirt on the driveway. Immediately gain 3 gold for each red room. When it says a letter will be delivered, is that... What kind of letter is that? Is that like, just some shit? What's the driveway? What, chat? Is that outside of the car? Around the fountain. I'm gonna do it. Maybe there's gonna be some rotten apples or something in there, I don't know. But we kinda have to go down that way anyway, so it's, to me, it's worth it. Maybe there'll be like a key. Maybe there'll be like a key. Maybe there will be like a key. Hmm. Okay, well, hmm. Take a roam around the outside with your little lighter, Vinny. Oh, you're gonna tell me I can't combine salt with a shovel and a sledgehammer? Come on. It's so unrealistic. Locked. Alright, well the run's over, but we got some stuff. I have enough steps to try, like, one more thing. That was not it. That was not it. I don't have enough steps to do what I need to do here, so never mind. It's over. I was gonna go up to the antechamber area. Vinny, when are you sharing the playlists? What playlist? The playlist. Wait, no. It's okay. Alright, let's do another one. I know for most people here I don't need to keep saying this, but if someone named Vinesauce underscore or underscore Vinesauce on Discord is like, hello, I would like to help you with your channel. Here is the informations you has need of. Please let me know if I can grow your YouTube channel. Yeah, that's not me. It keeps happening, by the way. Vinny Sosuse is you, though, right? Yeah, of course. Hovel? You know, I haven't ever drafted this room, so why not? There is a sledgehammer in here. That's good. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravain, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration, is based on repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the past few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff.
You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wage will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Ann Babbage, house manager. They're saying Boo earns, sir. Boo earns. Why do you say hovel like that? Is that not correct? Look around here closely. There's a loom. Them beans. Candle. Candle. Oh! Oh! Thank you so much for letting me know about that, chat member. I'm so happy I didn't walk past that. I did walk past it, but no. Now it's good because I got the help. Time to fight the Forest Temple boss. Oh god. I believe it was right over here. I want to take a look. Have a look-see. Wrong way? Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, the mountain that looks like an arrowhead. It really is Ocarina of Time. What? Dude. Look at that stuff. This place is huge. Just carved all this shit into the mountain. Chess. Huh. That's very interesting. I wrote down... I mean, I drew the room. Baron. There's 2 barons. There's majors. There's no duplicate pieces here. Would I like a hint? How about this? Here's what I will ask. Did I take notes for this? That's my question. Not really. Do I have everything I need to solve this now? You'll figure it out fast now that you've seen it. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. You will when your house is more full. Alright. Sigils. Core, dividing lines, moats, and border. I'm just gonna draw the shapes. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to really be doing here, but... you never know. Okay. Distinguish the core is the first step in deciphering the sigil. You see... can't really see the words, but first letter of each one. The rays, we don't have much there. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. What the fuck? Can we get a picture of your notes after the stream? Yeah, sure. So, heat, rain. I don't know if this is for rolling credits, but storm, or for some deeper meta puzzle or some shit. But I'm gonna write it down anyway. Snow, and last one is wind. It's Captain Planet. Each sigil floating between the rays of small figures called moats. Yeah, dog, I'm not writing this down. What's the meaning? This is late game. Screenshots, yeah, screenshots would be fantastic. I am gonna write this, though. I keep thinking your notes look like Charlie from Always Sunny, who's looking for Pepe Sylvia. It's kind of like that. There's no real order or rhyme or reason to these notes. Alright, well, I did that. And then there's chess. Should I just, like, restart the day? I got a sledgehammer. This could be the run. Blind? What did I miss? Another tunnel. Oh. Imagine having diarrhea and needing to draft a bathroom. Asking the real questions. Diarrhea mechanics, blueprints 2. Yeah, the gardens are available for shitting. Step requirement. Oh yeah, this is, instead of gems, it's now steps. That's why we're gonna do the kitchen, because we've got food for sale. Add morning room to today's draft pool. I don't think I've seen a morning room. A return to the garden is available for shitting. Yep, normal Vinesauce stream. You should watch my Legend of Bumbo stream if you want some really fucking wild, out of context sentences that all make sense within the game. Baba is you as well, yeah. I don't unlock the commissary and hope for the best, but we don't go in there right this second. Pantry, observatory. Wow, we're hanging on by a thread here. We've only got one room. Do the observatory. Oops. Oh, okay. Pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Ooh, that's a little rough, that. Alright, we'll do it. Spare room. Security. Yeah, that's not that helpful. It is. It's a little helpful, yeah. We need this to be a good one. Morning room. Tomorrow you start with 2 gems. It's a new room. All that story. That's the deep stuff. That's the lore. Upgrade disc. At the very least, we got that. Den. Yeah, we need the den. Big time. Let's upgrade. Oh, car keys. Is it too late now for the garage? Is it only that one draft? In that one spot? Hallway. It can be after the den. Hallway is, one key, one locked trunk, or an extra hallway for tomorrow. Simple and elegant upgrade. Shrimple. Recursive hallway farming. I did consider that, yeah. What do we do with all these gems? Since I'm not using them. The box next to this box contains gems. The box next to this box is true. The box next to this box is false. Cool. Donkey. Yeah, I get the donkey. I love that Arnold's later years is just him hanging out with the donkey. I'm gonna go smash those natural chests. Set of gems, don't need. Magnifying glass, don't need. Gem. Shovel could be nice. It'd be nice if you could sell gems. We don't need them for this shovel. Alright. So, yeah, shovel could help. You can access lab computer remotely from security to start an experiment. Vinny, is your American accent real, or is it just a character? You know, mate, I've been dying for someone to ask that question, because this is my real voice. Check it out, everybody. Hey, check it out. Massive, mate. run... Yeah, okay, I didn't even realize you could run an experiment from here. That's cool. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold. No way. Yeah, it's not the best experiment, but it's fine. Someone said, was there a chess piece in the observatory? That's very interesting. That is very interesting. And that's kind of... I was looking for something, I just didn't see it. But that is very, very interesting. So I'm just gonna write... I'm not gonna draw it, I'm gonna write the number. So this room is... 3... What is that? Oh god. C. No, 3D. Right? 3D. Because it goes... Wait, is it A, B, C, D, E across the top? The ranks are numbered, so D3. Double Ds. No, those were in the hallway. I already smashed them.
Remember Vine Sauce? It's back. 3D.
Secret passage. Green thumb. Which one of these could be the garage? Market. Gold? Garage is blue, no can do. I have a shovel. Always best bet to garage. Foyer. Foyer again. Foyer. I might do courtyard. As much as that would be nice. See, this paid off nicely as well. Some money, some dice, some shovel. But we're running out of steps rather quickly. So, dining room would be nice. Garage. Magnifying glass, once again. Jugs. You know, I still haven't figured this out. Go there and check it out. I'm writing something down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 down. I don't know, it's making me... I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I'm gonna try it. Whatever, man. Now, where is that? So that is... So it would be literally here. That's good. That's a good thing, because I can go in there. Drive car, smash gate. I would love to do that, but I have to open the garage. If something like that's even possible. Sauna. Locker room. Oh, man. I may need help. I don't know which one to draft. I've never seen the locker room or the sauna. Redraw? Wait, is this not the X marks the spot? Sauna is really just a tomorrow play. So the X is just a rare room? Like a better room? No. You need to go inside. Room is not relevant to X. Alright, got it. I want to do locker room because I haven't done it yet. But steps? I don't get steps from the sauna. That's tomorrow. Fuck, I have infinite gems. Oh, man. Treasure map. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Just so happens I do have a shovel. Wow. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. 25 coins and 3 gems. Actually insane. Make it to the kitchen. Some of these are open. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I go to the kitchen, I don't know if there's enough food there to make it worth it. You can try to re-roll for a dining room. Aquarium. No dining room. Passageway keeps the run going. This kind of maybe I only have one chance in the foundation. bunk room plus nursery. I do have nursery, yeah. It gives me a lot of steps. Dining room won't save you until you get to rank 8 anyway. Yeah, this takes a lot of steps. So then rank 8 is 9, 8 right here. This is a tough choice. Chat is also gone. Chat is just like stopped. We need them steps, in my opinion. I'd go with bunk. That's back. I think we were all, what were we all just thinking? Wow. That's the quietest I've seen chat. We all had like a moment. Either people fell asleep and were dying of boredom, or we were all in the same like boat of bewilder. I don't know. Oh man, okay. Passageway is a high chance run ender. Well, sometimes the chat stops and what happens is I find out that it's like connecting. It's like bing, connecting. If I get bunk, I have to hope foundation isn't poop. I'm getting bunk. Double banana in here, chat. How is this hamster still alive? Oh my god. Alright, someone said pawns are in this room? Where do you see the pawn? Just porn? Oh, there's two, I don't know, maybe? There's two of them. I'm gonna put a question mark. So we'll do, this is C6. C6? No. Okay, we've got keys, we've got gems, which we don't need at all. I'm very disappointed in that, by the way. But, ton of gold. The most gold I've ever had in this game. Tons of coins. Place is lousy with clowns. Freezer would be Pog. Yeah, bro. Alright, chapel. I wasted steps by doing that. I freaked out for a second there because I was like, no, I can do this. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Pantry for more coins, and there's some food in the pantry. probably be worth it just to grab a snack. Drawing room. This goes further north. Apple. Ah, man. Damn it. Someone said there's a hidden blueprint in here. Earlier. Try finding hidden floor plan in here. Spoilers, kill that guy. Oh. You're not going to find it without the hint. There's a knight in here. Oh, god damn it. There's another knight? What am I supposed to get from all this? Alright, there's also a knight in here. So that could be... D... 98765. D5. I think knights are just in observatories. There's a note later that tells you more about that. Alright. Rumpus room. Bedroom, that goes nowhere. Rumpus room continues along the cost steps. We've got to rumpus it up. We have to rumpus. Bishop in here.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Big.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways.
It's the Hat Man. Yeah.
An unlatched gate you did not open.
So much Benadryl.
A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar.
What room was the missing item?
Boy who once was brave, but now afraid.
Entrance hall. Huh.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Crazy. Alright, well, all you have to do is just freebase Benadryl and you get to find that hat guy. I think it's worth it. Office, sauna. The sauna might be good just because the run's probably over, but the Nook could also be good. Office has puzzle. Wasn't I in the office earlier? The safe is in the office, right, right. You may be able to solve the puzzle now. No. No, I don't know what knowledge I have now that I didn't earlier. I don't remember. Oh, from the foyer, right? The foyer. Uh If you draw office, run ends after you step foot out of it. Yeah. Or I could sauna it up, and then next time I play the game, I have 20 extra steps. Fuck it, we're going to the office. Flight of the Queen, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Flight of the Lord. Sorry, Flight of the Queen. That's Giari Yena. Fall of the Lord. That's William Epson. Passing of the Barons. That's 2 Barons. Thomas Sinclair, Edwin Sinclair. Herrings of the Major. Is that a red herring? Nicholas Key the Fourth. There's a chess piece in here too. Is that a queen? Or king? King. So this is D3. Okay, so was I supposed to remember what these people looked like? Yes. Ah, well, man, all right. Well, look at safe. Right, there's that dude. Right, so who's that dude? I can't draw their faces. The pingor is pointing to the safe. It is. Their titles, right? Okay, so we got I'm just looking, I'm noting their positions, right? So this is the count again. Use the VOD. Use the VOD. Flight of the Queen, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Even if I know what these people look like, I don't really know what this means. Use your brain. How we amuse ourselves on this planet while the flesh rots. Did you figure out the letter puzzle? Use the message from the paintings. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. If we count small gates. Right, so that's the... Is that a count? That's the count, right? So small gates. Small gates. Gates? Are these gates? These are shelves. The Count's name was Count Isaac Gates. Count Isaac Gates. Small gates. Small gates. Yeah. Small gates. He is way too much overthinking. Yeah. Yeah. Count small gates. Is just am I just counting the number of people? So there's like one of those guys. One. There's another one there. There's one. Okay, hang on a second. 1, 2. Count small gates. 3. Oh, wait. If I just count the small fellows, there's fellows. So we're counting small ones. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of that freak. Right? So 3. Count small gates. Like, March of the Count. Well, he's not included. Wait. Matching the titles. March of the Count. March of the Count. Like March? You can eat my whole asshole, Blueprints. Wow. All right, then. March 3rd. Thank you for promptly answering all of our demands, not involving the police, and allowing the unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear back from us again. Once we'd given you back the envelopes, we felt that one of the final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondent, this incriminating should be kept in safes, not in desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we're not making more demands, and no, we have not got copies of the other letters. You're already more than generous and accommodating. The least we could do is fulfill our end of the bargain, so why write you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want in word principles? After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there have been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was only meant in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our choice of words might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this is not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. You thought this letter couldn't get any more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. So yes, I'm getting there's blackmail. There's um, they're like, nah, bro, we're good. Hmm. Negative steps. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I mean, chat. If you're complaining about the amount of wordiness in a game like this, like Blueprints, that's a little silly. That's what this game is. I've known that from the beginning. If you're worried about like wordiness, Doom would be the one. But no, this is exactly what kind of game this is. Well, we're done here anyway, so 48 coins gone. Other than the game mechanics, Vinny, are you enjoying the drip feed of the narrative? I am picking up on some stuff, and it's interesting, but I mean, it is like dense story wise. I'm looking forward to watching a video explaining all of it so I can catch up on what I missed so I could solve puzzles. But it is good, and I like the atmosphere. I like the creepiness of it all. Like it's really weird, and it does a good job drawing you into the world. I mean, that's also the atmosphere, the visuals. It's just really good. So yeah, it's fun. It is a fun game, and I'm um, gonna play it more perhaps next week. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight into Doom. No, we're not. There's an update.